Hello everybody and welcome here inside of the auxiliary gym at the Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming, home of the Grizzlies. Glad to have you with us here today as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies get set to take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. I'm very sorry. We are currently trying to get some stuff taken care of here, but anyway. So we're getting ready to start this game here. It's an ABC contest today between the hosting Rocky Mountain Grizzlies and the visiting Thermopolis Bobcats. Glad to have you with us, whether willing or not, here at the auxiliary gym. And today we'll also be we'll be testing out something a little bit on our live stream here today. We will have a game clock, as you can see on the live feed down on the bottom side of your screen. Did a little bit of it last year and then gave up before the month of December ended. So we're going to try our hand at the game clock again. Hopefully it goes well. Thermopolis Bobcats will be wearing their away purples today with the yellow stripe on the top of the uniform, purple numbering, purple lettering. Bobcats across the chest. They'll be moving left to right to start this game. Grizzlies wearing their all-white home uniforms with the brown stripe, brown numbering, brown lettering with the white outline. Grizzlies will be moving right to left across your device. As Mabry Schwann and Taylor Grandelin will be... Grandelin, I forgot. They told us how to pronounce the name, and I completely forgot. But either way, she'll be up there tipping off for the Grizzlies. A big crowd gathered here in Cowley, both Bobcats and Grizzlies. Glad to have everybody here with us to support these young ladies. Mabry Schwann, Taylor Grandelin. Grandalin, something like that. And the tip off, and we are underway. Grizzlies win the tip. And coming back down the other way, they'll toss this one up and out of bounds it goes. Bobcats will get the ball back here, tossing this one in. Now coming up past the timeline on a little bit of pressure on the far side. This one taken away, coming back down the other end. This is up top here, the 13 of Kate Crosby. She'll pass right side. Looking to go left side is Brimhall. She'll give the pass underneath to the right side. Two-on-one situation there. Coming back around the top of the key. Now passes up to the left wing. Crosby now back up further into the wing. Now here comes the 14 of Ellie Ganong. Ganong tosses it in underneath the basket. Heavy pressure by the Bobcats. Ripped away there initially by the 4 of Ella Benefiel. Shot on its way. It's up, and it is no good. By the way, for our audience watching on our live stream here, the clock is just kind of in a test phase here. We will decide in the B game whether or not we want to continue with it, but right now we're just kind of experimenting. Shot on its way off the front of the rim and no good. It's going to go back the other way. They'll toss this one up into the middle. This is going to be Crayley Williams. Kicks it out. Shot on its way for Sylvana DeVries. Up and no good. So far, the clock experiment is not going well. They go to the right side. Passes it up into the middle. Gets up to the left side. Tries to go around underneath the basket. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And, ooh, big foul there, and somebody even lost their shoe. We'll try to keep better tabs on the clock here. We do apologize. Still scoreless here in the A game, in case you're just tuning in. Got one checking in. It appears to be Lillian Estenson. Estenson put up 4 points in that game against Grable last night. And they'll get it started again. Clock running again at 4:42 on the official clock up there. Gives it up underneath the baseline. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Number 14, Ellie Ganong on the first points. Tries to go middle. This one's tipped and stolen away. Ellie Ganong down the left side. Shot on its way, no good. Shot is up again, up and in for Kate Crosby. And that'll make it a 4-0 game here in a hurry. Trying to rip it away, and we got a whistle. 4:13 to play here in this first quarter. Rocky Mountain leads 4-0 after the jump ball. They'll stay at Bobcat ball on the possession arrow here. They'll toss this one into the far side. Pump fakes, gives this one on back. Shot on its way for Benefiel. It's up, and it almost goes in and out of bounds. A very good shot there for the Bobcats. Good look from beyond the arc. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Bobcats. Benefiel looking to pass this one in. Gives up to Crayley Williams in a hurry. This one overshoots the basket. Sylvana DeVries on the rebound. Ball poked back, and Benefiel will keep it in bounds. Kicks it out to Crayley Williams. She'll move left side, picks it up, now goes right side to Benefiel. Kicks it back out to Sylvana DeVries. This one on its way for three, up and no good. And the offensive rebound by Lillian Estenson, and she's in a lot of trouble there in the corner. And we have a whistle, and actually a timeout has been called. 3:40 to go here. Thermopolis will use their first timeout of the ball game to avoid the jump ball situation, and we'll be right back. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming. Here is just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Montana border, approximately 6 miles outside of Lovell. Ella Benefiel will pass this one in. Here comes Sylvana DeVries back to Benefiel on the left side. Kicks it back out. DeVries with the open, had a chance at an open look, but she hesitated, and it'll go right on back to whence it came. 3:32 to go here. Down the near side, tosses it to the right, down the right side, tries to pass it in, and it's intercepted off the pass by Keely Brimhall. Passes it left side now to Sylvana DeVries. She'll take the shot from mid-range. It's up, and it's in! 3:13 to go here in this game. Goes up to the middle, now up to the far side. Picks up the dribble, and it's going to be called a traveling violation on the Grizz. We got one coming up. Ellie Ganong out of the game. Coming in her stead is Presley Moss. And we got another traveling violation, this time on the Bobcats. 3:02 to go. We'll let the clock catch up before we start ours. Passing this one in will be Tiana Christiansen. Gives it in. By the way, yes, that's how you pronounce it. It's not Christensen, it's Christiansen. I was kind of surprised when they told me that as well. Passes it right side. Here comes Keely Brimhall. Passes it underneath, and the foul. So that'll send Rocky Mountain to the line. Shot's being taken by Taylor Grandelin. Shot on its way. It's up and off the back of the rim. They'll have another opportunity here. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Had to bounce in though. And a traveling violation on the far side as Ella Benefiel steps out a little bit there. And they'll bring in Taylor Grandelin to toss this one in. And this one intercepted through the middle by Savannah DeVries. She'll try to get this one to Crayley Williams. Right side, ball loose, taken back. Tiana Christiansen on the takeaway for Rocky Mountain, now through the middle. They'll get back behind the line, now gives it up to the 15 of Grandelin. Down the right side, shot on its way, no good. Gets her own rebound. This is Brimhall up and in. Rocky off to a hot start here in this game. And it's going to be ripped and stolen away down the right side. And a big amount of contact there. Clock stops at 2:12. And Rocky will have this one inbounded. Presley Moss on the baseline here for the Grizzlies. And a substitute coming onto the floor looks to be number 11, Raylan Reclusa. They'll feed it in, down the left side. Shot on its way, up and in. Just a not a great game so far for the Cats, as they have not gotten more than one shot to fall so far. Shot up for Boren. This one's up and no good. They've tried a couple of those mid-range shots today, and neither of them gone in for them here. Ella Benefiel will get up onto the baseline here. Tosses this one in. Boren on the mid-range shot. It's up, no good. And going in for the rebound is Taylor Grandelin. And this will be a whistle for a foul on the Bobcats. This will keep it here with the Grizzlies. 1:47 to go here. Remember, our clock is unofficial here on our live stream. Gives this one in now to the 15 of Grandelin, and she's under a little bit of pressure. As I'm trying to save my camera from falling off the bleachers here. We already had some kid knock it over with a basketball earlier during warm-ups. Kicks it back out, and a traveling violation will get called. And again, this is just kind of experimental. I don't even know if we'll have this clock in the second quarter, let alone the second game, but we will keep it up for warm-ups. The clock was originally intended to... Oh, this is going to be another whistle down there on the far side. It's also just kind of being more of a distraction than a help here on our live stream. I apologize. 1:26 still to play. Bobcats will get ready to inbound. And they'll toss this one in. Down the right side. Shot is on its way and no good. Through the middle. Down the right side. Switches to her left. Gives it up an underhand pass. And now here comes the 25 of Brimhall. Ball is loose. Picked back up. Feeds it up to the left side. Shot on its way. It rims out. No good. Takes the shot up. No good. And now here comes the rebound by Crayley Williams. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Pass it to the left side. Savannah DeVries. DeVries gives it on back. Now here comes the pump fake by Benefiel. Benefiel kicks it out. Crayley Williams on the shot for three. It's up and a good look, but no good. To the far side. They'll toss this one up middle. Down the left side. Tries to get out of there. Shot up from the elbow. This one's up and rattles in for two. Number 15, Taylor Grandelin. Hannah Bourne with it. Bourne near side now to Benefiel. Clock still going. Shot on its way from three. It's up and it's no good. Ella Benefiel on the offensive rebound. Gives it up to Savannah DeVries. She'll go left side. Kicks it back out. Benefiel lets it fly. It's up. No good. And Savannah DeVries on the rebound. 12 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. On second thought, I think I'll stick out with the clock here, at least for the rest of this game. They'll toss this one up, and this is going to go all the way back. 8 seconds to go. Down the baseline. Kicks it back out to Mabry Schwann. Schwann switches to her left, and they will not get a shot off in time, and that is going to conclude the first quarter as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies lead 11-2 here at the end of one. Bobcats having some offensive struggles early. We'll be right back in just a moment. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Like talking back here inside the A game, second quarter about ready to get started again. Like to thank our sponsors, as always, Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy for sponsoring today's broadcast. Second quarter about to start, 11-2. Bobcats trail to the Grizzlies. And they'll toss this one in from the near side. Up to the middle, moving to her left side, picks up the dribble, now passes right side. This one's tipped away by Savannah DeVries, picked up on the near side by Cowley Brimhall. This one's stolen away. Mabry Schwann down the left side, shot on its way. It's up and no good. Ellie Ganong on the rebound for the Grizzlies, and we got a whistle. They'll get the foul, I believe, on the Bobcats. 5:38 to go in the second quarter. It appears to match up with the official time as well. They'll toss this one in. And down the right side, it's going to go out of bounds. 5:30 on the official scoreboard here. And they'll toss this one in. 5:28 to go, now clock running. Takes it up to Savannah DeVries to the far side, picks up the dribble, looks up behind her to Ella Benefiel. Benefiel back to DeVries. DeVries back to Benefiel on the corner, and a whistle. Clock stops at 5:15. Benefiel will have it on the baseline. Tosses it in to Savannah DeVries. Shot is on its way, up and no good. And now the rebound by Boren. That one's up and no good. Rebounded. They'll come back down the other way to the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Couldn't see who got the score there, though, for Rocky. Picks up the dribble. Now here comes Hannah Boren. Now to Savannah DeVries. Now to Mabry Schwann. Steps out in front of it and gets the clock stopped here. And we got two checking in for Rocky. One of them appears to be Taylor Grandelin back into the game. Kate Crosby, the 7th grader, also back into the game. And they'll toss this one in, up through the middle of the floor. Shots up for Schwann, and it rims out. Just an unlucky situation there. They'll toss this one up on the far side, almost taken away. Shots on its way, no good, and they got it. There they go. Benefiel on the rebound. That's another thing, too. Bobcats have not been able to get there on the rebounds. They got to start boxing out there underneath the basket. Now here comes Bourne on the shot, up and in. And the quote-unquote horn sounding here for the Bobcats. It's really just a coffee mug. 4:13 to go here. We got a timeout here called, and we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back from inside of the Rocky Mountain Middle High School. Rocky Mountain timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. Second quarter about ready to start up again. 4:13 to go in the second quarter. Rocky Mountain on top, 13-4. A bit of an exact opposite of how this went in Thermopolis. Down the near side. Back turn, passes left. Now tosses it over now to the 14 of Ellie Ganong. And ripped away by Hannah Boren. Coming back down the other end. Boren, pass over to Mabry Schwann. Takes the shot from three. It's up and no good. Props to her for trying. Oh, and they got her harassed in the front court there. Moves up into the middle. Now here comes Ganong. Moving right, or sorry, check that. That's not Ganong. That is Crosby. Dips it back into the middle. Ball is loose and out of bounds. Two, 3:38 to go here in this opening quarter, second quarter. Four timeouts apiece remaining for both sides. 3:35 to go. Pass it back up to the middle. Here comes Benefiel up through the center circle. Now to the left side. Takes the shot for three. It's up and it rims out. Hannah Boren on the putback. Up and in. Boren with 4 points on the day so far. Out of bounds it goes, and that's going to stop the clock at 3:18. Got one checking in for the Grizzlies. The more I do this clock, though, the easier it gets. I think it might stay this time. The 30 of Josie Loining, I believe, checking in. We were told before the game that she was going to get some A-team reps. Now here she is. Tosses it up to the center circle. Tries a big baseball pass there, and the whistle will stop the clock at 3:11. Down to the near side. Here comes Ella Benefiel. She'll toss this one in. Now up to Boren. Left side now to Ella Benefiel. Shot on its way up, no good. Boren on the rebound. It's up and it's no good. And trying to rip it away, and they'll whistle it dead. And it's going to stay, possession arrow is going to stay here with the Bobcats. Benefiel will get set to pass this one in. Tosses it up, Hannah Boren to the corner now to Crayley Williams for three. This one's up and overshot. Out of bounds. Clock stops at 2:52. Josie Loining to pass this one in, the sixth grader. And this one, a slow court monster gets Williams. She tries to give it up to Benefiel, and Benefiel will rip it away. Going to the far side, pump fakes, gives up to Crayley Williams. Down to the corner to Schwann. She'll drive right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's in! Bobcats starting to get their form here late in the second quarter. The offensive woes, for the most part, have been quenched, but can they keep the momentum here? We know Rocky was able to turn that momentum against them late in the fourth quarter in the game in Thermopolis. Rocky could have probably won that game in Thermopolis had it not been for the gap in that first half. Hannah Boren on the takeaway here, and she has been on fire today for the Bobcats. Down the left side, shot on its way for Schwann, up and no good, and out of bounds it goes. Clock will stop at 2:04. Ella Benefiel to inbound, and check that. We actually have a timeout coming up. The Thermopolis Bobcats will use their second timeout, and we'll be right back in just a moment. Middle school girls basketball from Cowley, Wyoming on the campus of Rocky Mountain Middle High School. We'll be back in just about 30 seconds. Bobcat timeout. Thirteen to 8 here as the timeout expires. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym at Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming, here in northern Bighorn County. About a 6-minute drive outside of the city of Lovell. And it's not the first time that these two teams have met. The Bobcats and the Grizzlies met back in Thermopolis. Shot is on its way for three. It's up and it's no good. Crayley Williams trying to go for it, and she'll grab the offensive rebound. Mabry Schwann lets it fly for three. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 15 of Taylor Grandin, and we got a traveling violation here for the Grizzlies. Clock stops at 1:51. Benefiel will toss this one in. Now here comes Crayley Williams. Down to the far side. And being smothered, gives it up now to Savannah DeVries. DeVries gets it stolen away by Taylor Grandelin. Coming back down the near side, up past the timeline. Pivots, gives it up now to the 30 of Josie Loining. Now to the far side to, sorry, I couldn't see there. To the 25 of Kaylee Brimhall. Gave it up to Grandelin, and it'll go out of bounds. They'll toss this one into the left side, and it goes out of bounds. Clock stopped at 1:23. We'll let our clock just hold on for just a moment. We'll go to the far side, up to Savannah DeVries. Now the whistle immediately. We'll stay here with the Bobcats. Ella Benefield will inbound it here from the far side. Rocky Mountain sitting at 3 fouls here. Thermopolis at 1. I think they gave the foul to the 30. Bounce pass, and this is going to be taken back away by Keely Brimhall. Grizzlies trying to put a stop to the run here for the Bobcats, and now stolen away by Schwann. Down the near side and out of bounds. Ella Benefield on the near side. Tosses it in. Crayley Williams with it. She'll move right side. Up top, now passes it to the wing. Savannah DeVries now to Mabry Schwann. Tries to get out of it. And a traveling violation. 51.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. They'll toss this one in. Up into the backcourt. Stops, picks up the dribble, now goes near side. Holds on to the ball just long enough, and it's going to go through her fingers. Down the right side. Kicks it back out. Now slings it over to the free throw line. Now back up top. 36 seconds to go. Now the 25 of Keely Brimhall loses the ball. Now gives it up to Taylor Grandelin. Back up to Christy Anson. Christy Anson in a little bit of trouble there. Kicks it out to the up top. This one's up, no good. Rebounded by Crayley Williams. Good Lord. Ella Benefield now to Mabry Schwann. Down the right side. Shot on its way. Up and no good. They're going to try and keep it inbounds, and they will. 10 seconds left. And tries to step out in front of it. That's going to stop the clock at 6.5. Shot clock disabled, by the way. Grizzlies will inbound it from the far sideline. They'll toss it in down the far side. 2-1 up top. Takes the shot and rims out. That's going to conclude the second quarter. And we are going to head into halftime here as the Thermopolis Bobcats still trying to keep close with the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second half. As the Thermopolis Bobcats, can they try to mount the comeback here? We'll just have to find out. We'll be back in just under 10 minutes for the start of the second half. 13-8, Bobcats on top, Rocky Mountain on top here on the road. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym at Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. Third quarter about to start here in this A game. Bobcats trail 13-8 at the half. Bobcats were able to mount a pretty decent run toward the end of that quarter. But honestly, the slow start, I don't know. Bobcats definitely need to. Hopefully they clean up some of their stuff here in this second half. But for now, the Grizzlies will start us off. They'll inbound it from the near side, and we're back underway here in Cowley. Kate Crosby to the far side now to, I want to say this is Brimhall now down the right side. Shot is up and it rims out. And taken back away by Mabry Schwann down the near side. And she'll try the skip pass over to Sylvana DeVries. It'll go out of bounds. And they'll toss this one back in, 13 with it now. This is Kate Crosby. Crosby feeds it to the middle. This one is going to be stolen away. Again, Hannah Boren. She's been on fire. Down the left side, here is Mabry Schwann, up and in. On the assist, I believe, there by Hannah Boren. And I scored the wrong dang team. And down the right side, swatted away there by Benefiel. Clock will stop as it goes out of bounds. This will stay here with the Grizzlies. And they're going to switch out the inbounder here. Going to try to give it up underneath the basket. Shot on its way. It's up and a foul. So a score coming up there for the Grizzlies, 15-10. And we got a free throw coming up on top of that. It's going to be, I want to say this is Tiana Christiansen. They'll be taking it here. Shot on its way, up and rattles through. And they'll inbound it. Far side, now up to the middle, now to Sylvana DeVries. Now to the far side toward the scorer's table. This one intercepted and out of bounds. .506 to go here, almost through the first minute of this third quarter. It's been a pretty snappy A game, all things considered. Now here comes Ella Benefiel on the three-point shot. Lined it up properly, just couldn't get there. And this is going to be taken back away by the Grizzlies. This one's going to be tipped out and out of bounds. And they're going to still keep it with the Grizzlies. Very good defensive play there by the purple and gold. They'll toss this one in, down the left side, one dribble, kicks it out to the right. Shot on its way up and rims out. Hannah Boren on yet another rebound. Like I said, she's kind of been the star of the show today. Points leader today for the Bobcats, as well as, and a traveling violation for the Cats. Randlin near side, she'll toss this in, and we're back underway. 4:40 to go in the quarter. Stops it, and it's going to be cleanly past the timeline here. Not without a little bit of interference, though, down the right side. Here comes Kate Crosby with it, now down to the far side to Kaylee Brimhall. Now down the right on the shot, no good. Tries again middle, that one's up and in. Still a manageable game here for the Bobcats. Down the right side is Schwann, takes the shot, big contact. And taken back by Taylor Grandlin. And Schwann is not afraid of contact. This one's stolen away by Williams on the interception. Down the right side. It's up, no good. Christiansen on the rebound. She'll give it to the near side. Kate Crosby was there and a little bit of contact in the middle of the floor. 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. In case you're just tuning in, 18-10, Grizzlies on top. Foul charge to the number 12 of Mabry Schwann for her second personal foul. Feeds it in now to the 13 of Crosby. Crosby picks up the dribble, now goes far side. That one ricochets off her knee and out of bounds. 3:48 to go. Ella Benefiel will toss this one in. Passes it to the near side to Sylvana DeVries. And she'll try to go to the far side to Ella Benefiel. Down left side, finds a bit of a lane there. It's up and a foul. Clock stops at 3:39, and she'll take the free throws. I think that's the first time the Bobcats have drawn one in this second half so far. Shot on its way for Benefiel, up and no good. Second shot on its way. It's up and swallowed by the net. They'll toss it in quickly here. And skips it over to the near side. Here comes Ellie Ganong. Tries a pass over to the far side. Shot is on its way up and in. And Ashley Clear will use... Or sorry, no. Check that. Actually, it'll be, timeout here for the Bobcats. We'll be right back in just a moment. As I believe Thermopolis will use their... they'll use their third timeout of the game. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Thanks for welcoming you back. 3:25 to go here in this third quarter, as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies for their second matchup of the season against this team. Bobcats were able to pull off the A-team win at home against the Grizzlies, but a little bit more challenging this time out. Up into the free throw line, Hannah Bourne with it, pivots, gives it up now to Peyton Vargas, goes right side to Ella Benefiel. Benefiel tries to drive in, and it's going to be a foul on the Grizz. Ella Benefiel with it down on the near side. And she'll inbound this one, 3:12 to go. And trying to get open, she'll move to the left side, gives up to Vargas. Takes the shot from mid, it's up and it bounces out. Here comes Mabry Schwann, loses control of the ball, and it's picked up by Taylor Grandelin. And now Presley Moss with the pass up to the front of the court. It's tipped and blocked by Boren. Ella Benefiel with it up past the timeline, now to the near side. Crayley Williams with it. She'll give it left now to Benefiel up top. Takes the shot on its way. Benefiel can't get it to go. And kept inbounds and kept with Ella Benefiel. She'll try the shot from three. This one's up. Can't get it to go. Benefiel, if she keeps putting it up there, I know she's going to get it eventually here. She's getting super close. I don't think she's airballed one yet. I think all of her shots have at least touched the rim. Down the right side, passes up to the middle. Shot on its way, very contested. Up, no good, and she'll try again for the right side. That one, no good. Slowly up past the timeline, trying to get the offense set up. Down the right side is Ella Benefiel. Shot on its way, can't get it to go. Grabs her own rebound, kicks it out to Boren. Shots up, can't get that one to go. And out of bounds it goes. 1:48 to go in the third. And we got two checking in here, one for Thermop, one for Rocky. Lillian Estenson coming into the game for Mabry Schwann. And coming into the game for Rocky is Raylan Reclusa. Inbound coming up here for the Bobcats. They'll toss this one in. Shot up from mid-range. This one's up, no good. Rebounded by the 13 of Kate Crosby for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Now she'll give it middle now to Taylor Grandelin, now to the left side. Driving into the paint, kicks it out. Shot on its way for two. It's up and it's no good. Hannah Bourne on another rebound. Benefiel now passes up to the far side. Williams. Now here comes Vargas to the left. Vargas spits it out. They're going to try to get it away, and a jump ball, and I think good news, this might stay with the Bobcats. Ellie Ganung checking into the game now for Rocky Mountain. And checking out will be Kate Crosby. They'll toss this in from the far sideline. Kicks it out to Ella Benefield. Gets it up and can't get it to go. Again, she's just getting closer. That rim just does not like her today, and it does look like a bit of a used rim here. That one's taken back by Hannah Boren down the far side. Passes it right. Up past the timeline. Here comes Benefield to the right side. And they'll call the foul here on Rocky. I think they're going to get them with a blocking foul. 56.8. We got one checking into the Hardwood Hotel. I think they're going to send in Kaylee Watts, the 8th grader for Rocky. By the way, only 3 8th graders on this roster. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. They're going to fight for it down on the floor. Rocky will have the ball as the jump ball will be credited to them with the possession arrow. They'll try to get up, skip over to the near side to Ellie Ganung. Ganung steps out and gives this one back up, and this is going to be up past the timeline and trying to chase it out of bounds, and it might have been kicked out. This might be going back to the Grizz. And it is white ball. That's what I thought. So it was kicked out by the Bobcats. Knew they were going to give that one back to them there. Gives it over to the middle now. Here comes the 15 of Grandolin. Gives it to the far side. Steps up behind the three-point line. And now behind the volleyball line she goes. Gets it back to the far side inside the practice key. Now to the right side. Tries the shot up and a foul. 19 seconds left on the board here in the third quarter in this A game. Grandolin taking her shots here. Shot is up and it's in. Back to a 10-point game here for the Grizz. And looks like checking into the game, we got a couple of fresh legs as Annabelle Wire will check in on the near side. Lillian Estenson and Ella Benefield head down. I believe trying to see who that is on that far side. Schwann back into the game, and that one's swallowed up by the net. Bobcats will inbound. Schwann now to Crayley Williams. Moving to the middle now to Hannah Boren. This one intercepted by Grandolin. Picks up the dribble now to the far side. Tries to feed it there. Vargas causing a disruption. Underhands it back up to the 14 of Ganung. Ganung passes right side. It's tipped and stolen away. And the clock will expire as Schwann goes to the floor and takes a bit of a hard lick. And we'll be right back in just a moment. 22-11 at the end of 4. Meant to say 3. Thanks for looking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School in the auxiliary gym. Fourth quarter about to start. Thermopolis Bobcats and the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies on Two Basins Sports Network. I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Kirby Consulting and Hot Springs Pharmacy. 6 minutes to go in our action here in the A game. B team coming up right after this. B team lost to Rocky at home this past October. Passes up to Wire. Loose ball taken back away by the Grizz. Holds on to it now, goes back to the middle. Being hounded by Mabry Schwann, who took a bit of a hard lick at the end of that third quarter, but good to see her still on the floor. Down the right side, and speaking of a hard lick, that's a bit of a tumble there for the Grizz. 5:39 to go into this A game. Presley Moss will toss this one in for Rocky, and looks like Amelia Johnson checking into the game. Amelia was our B team player of the game last night against Grable. Also got some A team reps, had 2 assists in that A game last night against the Buffaloes, and a whistle. 5:35 to go in the game. And they're going to send up Presley Moss to the near side. She'll toss this one in, gives it to the 20 of Tiana Christiansen. Now to the right side. It's going to be a wrestle for the ball. Taken back away by Johnson and stolen back by Ellie Ganung. The 11 of Raylyn Reclusa. Reclusa trying to spin out of it. Now here comes the 14 of Ellie Ganung. Oh, and a big fall there for Vargas. Wide open down the right side, up and no good. Picked up by the 1 of Presley Moss. And they're going to pass this one up to the right side as Hannah Bourne will get another steal. Down the left side, Crayley Williams, it's up and a foul. And Hannah Bourne, I believe Crayley Williams drew the foul there. Apologize about that. Peyton Vargas will pass this one in. Vargas tosses it up to Mabry Schwann. She's going to get this one. And a whistle down on the baseline, or toward the far side there. We got Grizzly ball, I believe. Fans trying to help them out here. Grizzlies will get this one in again. Checks it into the far side. 3 men playing at the timeline here for the Bobcats. Playing that. I forgot if that's a trap or a press. Passes it up now to the logo. Moves to the left side. Now here comes the 11 of Raylyn Reclusa. Gets in there, and Amelia Johnson will get the whistle here. 4:38 to go in the A game. And we got 3 checking in for Rocky, 1 checking in for the Bobcats. Ella Benefiel back onto the floor. I think some of the starters came back in for Rocky. Johnson passes right side to Benefiel. Benefiel in the corner, back to Johnson, now up top to Williams. Williams left side to Benefiel, pump fakes, drives inside mid-range. It's up and a foul. Referee saw something he didn't like and called it. 22-11 here. 4:26 in case you're just tuning in here in the fourth quarter of the A game. They'll toss this one back in. Shot it from mid. That one's up, no good. Boren tries to put it up and in. I don't think anyone has quite had as much of an impact on the game today as Hannah Boren. Her team may be down. I think the only person close is Taylor Grant, Ellie Ganung is what I meant to say. She's had the biggest impact today of this game so far. We'll find out in about 3 minutes what the player of the game is. Down the right side, shot is up and it's no good, but it's a foul.
Good anticipation on that pass. Good job.
And this game's still winnable for the Bobcats if they can get their stuff together here. Rocky Mountain was able to mount a bit of a comeback toward the end of the A game in Thermopolis back in October. Bobcats can do the same here. Shot is up and no good. The Grizzlies just trying to get some revenge as well for that loss back in October. Checking in is going to be Sylvana DeVries. Amelia Johnson headed off the floor. Hope to see a lot more of her in the B game. Shot on its way. It's up, and it is no good. And they're going to call another foul here. So they're actually going to give one more shot here to the Bobcats. I think one of the Grizzlies went off the line there. Third shot on its way. It's up and gets it to go. Cha-ching. football score here in Rocky, 22-14. Gets low, passes up far side, tipped and out of bounds. And good lockdown there by the Bobcats, teeing up on that play. As Ella Benefiel will get set to toss it in for the Cats. She'll give it far side to Crayley Williams. She'll move right side, now up to Savannah DeVries. Benefiel down left side, finds a lane, has a shot, it's up and it's no good. Bourne on the rebound, that one's up, no good. Schwann grabs the offensive rebound. Technically kind of a pass to Crayley Williams, and that will be a foul. Bobcats doing a fantastic job late of drawing those fouls, getting their arms in the right place on the shot, baiting the Grizzlies into a foul. And it's a bonus here for the Cats as well, as Grizzlies have... shot is up, no good. As the Grizzlies have ticked off the Wasps a little too much here, that's going to be a bonus for the Bobcats. Second shot on its way. None of them will go in for the Cats, and they got to get those free throws. A lot of points have been off the board this season because they just cannot get those free throws to fall. Yeah, it's just kind of the same thing all season as well. We've got a timeout. But we'll be right back, and we'll finish that thought after this timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. 3:29 to go in the fourth quarter. It appears to be a... trying to see. It appears to be a Rocky Mountain timeout, so we'll take a quick breather. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym at Rocky Mountain Middle High School here as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies in Game 2 of this home and away series. Ella Benefiel underneath to Hannah Bourne. That one's up, no good. Bourne going to try and grab the rebound, and it's taken back away, and a whistle. They'll call the foul here. I think it might be on the Bobcats, though, and it's going to be going back to Rocky. 3 fouls as a team here for the Cats. They have drawn a bonus out of the Grizzlies, though. So that means that any fouls from here on out by the Grizzlies will result in free throws for the Bobcats. Going to the right side, 3:12 to play. Moving up the floor inside the practice key. Tries to swing out of it. Tosses it into the middle. This one's intercepted. Hannah Bourne on yet another takeaway for the Bobcats, and she's had a fantastic game. Goes through the fingers of Mabry Schwann. This one will go out of bounds. Coming up in about a minute and a half, we'll have our Two Basins Sports Network Player of the Game. They'll toss this one up to the far side, and they're going to call a traveling violation on the Grizzlies. Tossing it in from the far side. Down the left side, pass it back up to Ella Benefiel. This one's stolen away, coming back down the other end. Down the right side, shot on its way, no good. Mabry Schwann on the rebound. Schwann tossing it to a wide open Savannah DeVries. It's up and it's a foul. And that's going to be a foul charge to the 14 of Ellie Ganung. And Ganung is in a lot of trouble right now. This is her 4th foul. Gets one more, she's out of the game. 2:30 to go. 6 fouls or so as a team here for Rocky. Shot on its way. It's up off the side of the rim. Don't forget, coming up after this is the B game. Number 1 coming into the game. This is Presley Moss back into the game. And Ganung will get a little bit of a breather. DeVries' second shot on its way. No good. Just has to use her legs a little bit more there. 2:27 to go. Gets around to Grandolin, I think this is. Yes, it is. Down left side, picks up the dribble, kicks it back out. Shot on its way from mid. And Rocky's had a bit of a troubled time getting that shot off from the mid-range. They've been doing very good in the paint today, just not beyond that. Swings out of it. This is going to go back to the Grizzlies, and she's lucky they didn't call a travel there. Kate Crosby picks up the dribble, now goes to the left side. Brimhall now underneath to Christiansen. Christiansen trying to kick this one back out. She's being smothered. And now here comes Moss. Tries to pass left side, and it is going to go out of bounds out the broadcast side. And they'll toss this one in. 1:43 to go. Oh. Shot up on the left side. That one's up no good. 1:30 some odd to go here. And we know our clock is way off here. Out of bounds it goes. So 1:31 to go. Time to deliver your Two Basins Sports Network player of the game. And I'm going to give this one to Hannah Bourne of the Bobcats. Even though it is on the losing team of this matchup, it's still, I feel like she had the biggest impact on the game today. Mostly on the rebounds and steals category. She has a ton of points to add to her credit as well, as that one goes through the fingers of Ella Benefiel. Honorable mentions today for the Bobcats include, I'm going to say Sylvana DeVries, Mabry Schwann, and of course, Sylvana DeVries, Mabry Schwann, and of course Krayley Williams. Can't forget about the day she's had today. Honorable mentions today for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies include Ellie Ganung, Taylor Grandolin, and I'm going to say Tiana Christiansen. Down the far side here for the Grizzlies. Picks up the dribble, and that's going to be a a jump ball is what I meant to say. 1:11 to go here in the A game. B game coming up right after this. As you can see, the Grizzly is ready to go there toward the exit over there that leads you out into the hallway. Down left side, Hannah Bourne tries to get it to go. That one's up no good. Bourne still trying to get in there and rip it away. And she'll feed this one back up. 56 seconds to go. Clock will stop, and that's going to be a foul. No, check that timeout. So I apologize about that. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a Rocky Mountain timeout. So we'll be right back in just a moment. 56 seconds to go here in this A game. Rocky Mountain on top, 24-14. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High. Also, I would like to apologize. We've been pronouncing Taylor Grandolin's name incorrectly all game. I do apologize about that. We were told by one of the coaches before the game started about her pronunciation. I even went up there and made a point to ask him, and I completely forgot the pronunciation. I do apologize. So we had someone that tried to reach out to us in chat about it, and we just now read it during that timeout, so we apologize about that. It is Grandolin, not Grandolin. I apologize. Back underway, 54 seconds to go. A little too late for that, I guess. Grandolin with it down to the far side. Trying to get out of it is Keely Brimhall. back up to the 20 of Tiana Christiansen. Now to the far side, Brimhall with it, back up to Grandalin. Passes it left side to Christiansen. And this one's tipped and stolen away. Back down the other end, it's Boren. Passes it right side and it's stolen away. And a traveling violation, though, on the Grizzlies. This will feed it back to the Bobcats. And Thermopolis, it's kind of been the tale of their entire season. A fantastic defense. Unfortunately, the offense just not able to catch up. And they do need a lot of work here before this conference tournament. They're going to be back here in a week or so. December 4th, I think, is when it is. And they need to, or not December 4th. I think that's the Warland game. I apologize. Sometime in the first part of December, they're going to be back here. They're probably going to end up facing Rocky Mountain again. They're going to need to get their stuff together because not every team's going to be Grable. Not every team's going to be Riverside. Shot on its way. It's up and it rims out. More importantly, not every team's going to be a Matitsi or a Ten Sleep, right? And they're playing Burlington next week. They're going to need to really be on their A game for that. Shot's on its way. It's up and it's in. Sylvain DeVries able to get it to go. Tosses it in, 24-15. 20 seconds or something less than that to go. Tosses it up here to Ella Benefiel. Takes the shot from three. It's up. Three! Ella Benefiel for the three as time winds down here. And she's been trying everything to get that to go all day. Finally able to nail the three. Little too late, though, unfortunately. And they're going to have one last shot to go down the right side. It's up and it's no good, and that's going to conclude the A game. 24-18, the final score here for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies as they take down the Thermopolis Bobcats here in the A game. We'll be right back for the start of this next game in just a little while as we're going to go get ready to deliver the certificates here to the coaches. But we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the A game, or sorry, for the B game. I meant to say, I do apologize. Good God. I have been making a lot of mistakes here today. But we'll be back in just a moment. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. B game coming up right after this. Once again, our player of the game is Hannah Bourne of the Thermopolis Bobcats. We'll be back in just a moment here. 24-18, the final score here in this A game. Talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. And I really do love coming to this place. It really, we've come to Cowley. We came to Cowley 3 times in 2024, 2025 in that season. 2 for the girls, 1 for the boys. And it's been a fun time being here every single time. I do love this little town. I love this entire, I like being in this northern Bighorn County area up in, up here, Cowley, Deaver, Franny, what else? Byron, I believe, is next to here, too. Lovell, I love coming and visiting. Northern Bighorn, I like the entire Bighorn County, but Northern has a bit of a special place in my heart. But it's awesome being back up here. A 2-hour drive, well worth it. That A game, not so much, though, for the A team, as that's going to be a bit of a long bus ride home for them. But the B team getting ready to go here to start off this game. As we get ready to start the B game, I'd like to remind you who's who. Rocky will be wearing their white uniforms, moving left to right across your device. Thermopolis will be wearing the purple uniforms, going right to left across your device. As it looks like Lillian Estenson and Alexis Clark will be tipping it away for us here today. Force a habit. As always, I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Hot Springs Pharmacy, the service you deserve for the neighbors you trust, as well as Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professionals since 2014, serving the Rockies and Western Plains. B game about ready to tip it away, and we are underway. Bobcats win the tip. To the far side, the pass here for Reagan Schaefer. Moves to her left side, spits it out to Lillian Estenson. Has trouble with it at first, and the traveling violation has been called there on the Cats. Looks like Estenson might have had a bit of a bunny hop there. This is going to go back to the Grizzlies. They'll toss this one in. By the way, hope you are willing to bear with us with the clock here. We are still trying to figure out how to keep it going here. Got to train my reflexes again. Shots up and in on the left side here for the Grizz. And the Bobcats running their play. Amelia Johnson with it. She'll pass it far side up to Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer to the left, now gives up to Estenson. Estenson keeping control of it, gives it up back to Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer now up to Amelia Johnson, up top, pump fakes. Loses control of the ball now to the right side. Wonder if the 20 has a little bit of motivation after receiving one of our certificates last night. Passes it left side to Annabelle Wire. It'll go out of bounds up toward broadcast side, and it looks like it's probably going to stay right on here with the Grizz. Amelia Johnson to pass this one in for the Bobcats. Tosses it into Lillian Estenson down the left side. Picks up the dribble, now back up to Estenson, takes the shot, and a foul will be called. A little bit delayed there before it goes out of bounds, but 4:58 left to go in this first quarter here in the B game. Thermopolis coming up off of a win over the Grable Buffaloes yesterday. Of 2-point win for the Bobcats yesterday, 14-12. Can't remember if it was 14-12 or 13-11, but it was a very close call. I know that. Amelia Johnson with the game winner. Shot on its way for Estenson. It's up and no good there. It looks like she'll have an extra one, as there might have been a lane violation there on the Grizz. Shot on its way. This one's up and gets it to go. Estenson, just like last night, she will break the ice for the Bobcats. Down the near side, passes it up to the middle. Down the right end, shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Number 30, Josie Loining, the sole 6th grader on this B team. Got some A team reps earlier this morning. Amelia Johnson with it, now to the far side. It's up to Reagan Schaefer on the logo. Gives it up now to Johnson, mid-range. Johnson back up to Schaefer on the right wing inside the practice key. Steps out, moves to her left side, now tries to pass to Wire. This one's coming back the other way. Down the left side, picks up the dribble, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good from mid-range. This one will be rebounded by Avery Teeples for the Bobcats. Now bring it back up the floor is Amelia Johnson. Johnson passes to her right side up to Annabelle Wire. Wire picks up the dribble. Moves to her left side. Now on the volleyball attack line. And she'll look to try and get rid of it. She has to. Ooh, and they're going to call a timeout. And I think the Bobcats are going to try to avoid any further problems there with the whistle, as they will call their first timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Also gives us time to reset our timeouts because we forgot to do that on our scoreboard graphic. We apologize. 30-second timeout for the Bobcats. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming, serving the Cowley, Deaver, Franny, and Byron areas. Back underway here, 3:51 to go. The old high school used to be in, I believe it used to be in Byron, but they moved that a long time ago. Down the left side, shot on its way up, no good. If I remember correctly, this building was built like about the same time Thermop High School was, if I'm not mistaken. It had to have been pretty recent. There's an entire YouTube channel out there full of archives of Rocky Mountain Grizzlies games, and I can see back from as far as 2005, 2006, something like that. It was a completely different building. Down the right side, shot is up and in for number 30, Josie Loining, the sixth grader. Forgot to score the Grizzlies on one of their baskets. We do apologize. Shots up for Estenson. This one's up, no good. And this one's going to go all the way back here to the Grizz. Josie Loining bringing it up the floor. Here comes the sixth grader to the near side. Picks it up, goes far side. Almost taken away by Schaefer there. Passed off by the three of Millie Hanusa. Down the baseline, kicks it back out. Here comes Loining again. She'll have it on the corner pocket. Now she'll move right side. Passing it back up from Clark to Molson, actually. Now down the right side, shot on its way up and no good. Schaefer trying to grab the rebound. It's going to be a dogfight in there to get it. As we got a wholesale sub coming in for the Bobcats. Meanwhile, the 24 and 12 checking in. This is, I believe, Paisley Fisher and Elia Lesher. Down the far side, this one's tipped. Almost taken away, but a good recovery and a trip. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Don't know if it was Worley or Daramidi that took the tumble. Speaking of which, the ones in the five into the game right now: Jenny Daramidi, J.C. Worley, Jesse Moore, Sydney Eplin, and trying to see, Hallen Bowker. Kicks it back out to Jenny Daramidi. Daramidi on the mid-range shot. It's up and it's in. Daramidi for two, the player of the game of the C game last night. Passes it up near side through her fingertips and out of bounds. 2:05 to go on the scoreboard here. 6-3. Bobcats keeping it relatively close. Remember, Bobcats just barely was able to squeak out a win against the Grable Buffaloes. A very low-scoring affair in Thermopolis last night. Jenny Daramidi kicks it out to the wing to Jesse Moore. Tried for three. That one's up no good. Eplin on the rebound. Sydney Eplin. No help there. She'll give it up now to Hallen Bowker. Bowker trying to toss it back to J.C. Worley, and it's taken back by Josie Loining. You can definitely see the size advantage that the Grizzlies have here. Down the right side, Loining with it. Tries to kick it back out. Tosses back up to the right side. Moves to the left side. Spits it back out. Loining looking for three. This one's up and falls short of the rim. Rebounded by the 24. And this one's up to the left side and in. 6-3 is your score here, with about 1:10 to go here in this opening quarter here in the B game. It's coming back the other way. Through the middle of the floor, here comes the 24 of Paisley Fisher and a traveling violation. .102 to go in the first quarter. Hallen Bowker will get ready to pass this one in from the near side. And you could definitely, I don't know if you could hear it through the mic, but Hallen was trying to get J.C. Worley to move a little further up to the court. This one's up for three and up no good. Out of bounds it goes and back to the Grizz. They will call it. They'll toss this in. 49 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Back turn, looks to her right side. Tosses it in, a wide open shot. It's up and no good. Paisley Molson, you just cannot afford to miss those wide open chances. It's not exactly a blowout right now. They need to be able to capitalize on those opportunities that they're given, and I just don't understand how she missed that. 34.7 to go. Sydney Eplin will toss this one in for the Bobcats. Has a couple of open options, but she'll feed it up to the far side to Daramidi. It's up and it's no good. Hallen Bowker tried to get in there. It'll be taken away by Alexis Clark. Pass down court here to Lauren Hedges. Shot is up, can't get it to go. 22 seconds to go. Jenny Daramidi with it on the far side. Looks to pass behind her. This one's tipped and stolen away. Here comes Lauren Hedges down the left side. Stops, picks up the dribble now, gives it up back to her. Takes the shot for the free throw line. It rattles up and in. Aliyah Lesher on the basket there for the Grizzlies. And they'll try the full quarter. That's going to go to... that's going to take us to the end of the quarter here, 10-3. Rocky Mountain on top. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter in just a minute. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School here in Cowley, Wyoming, home of the Grizzlies. Second quarter about to start us off here. Oh, well, the screen was pointed toward the wrong thing, so I apologize. But anyway, trying to test something out here. Okay, we're all good. Start of the second quarter here. Josie Loining, the sixth grader, with it. She'll look to step out. Tries to go to the left side, and a lot of pressure down there. Avery Teeples. They'll toss this one up to the near side. Swings out of it. Tries to get by Amelia Johnson. Successful screen set on the right side. It's up no good. Lillian Estenson on the rebound for the Bobcats. Here comes Amelia Johnson down the floor. Johnson to the left side. A little bit up top here now. Gives it up. Tried to feed it into Avery Teeples. And it's a tie-up down there on the floor. 5:28 to go here in the second quarter here in Cowley. Amelia Johnson receives the inbound off of Reagan Schaefer there. Passes it right side back to Schaefer. A bit of a tough pass there. Goes inside now. Behind the back pass up and into Teeples. Ten to 5. Rocky Mountain on top. Oh, this is going to be taken away. Johnson down the left side, and she's put. Oh, that's going to be a traveling violation. I do think that there could have been a case for a push foul there, but I am not paid to make those decisions. And this one's going to be another tie-up down there for Reagan Schaefer as she tried to rip it away from, I believe that was Millie Hanusa down there she was trying to get it away from. Near side. They'll toss this one into Josie Loining. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Schaefer tries to go for the rebound. It'll be Avery Teeples on the defensive glass there. Now here comes Amelia Johnson up top. She'll move back toward the volleyball line. Now back up to Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer tosses it into Avery Teeples down the right side. No good as Josie Loining tries to get in there to rip it away from Lillian Estenson. 4:32 to go here in the second quarter. Reagan Schaefer to toss this one in for the Cats. Feeds it into Amelia Johnson. Pump fakes, moves left side, swings. Tries to get it back up to Avery Teeples up top. Now left side back to Johnson. She'll try for two. This one's up, no good. Rebounded by Annabelle Wire. And getting in there, and a jump ball is called. Fantastic work by Raylyn Reclusa to get in there to try to get it away for the Grizzlies. Didn't see much of Raylyn in that A game. Good to see her here in the B game. Picks it up, goes left side. This one almost taken back by Teeples and a foul. And a bit of a rough hit there for Josie Loining. 4:07 to go. And we got one checking into the Hardwood Hotel. It's Alexis Clark, the 7th grader played a little bit. I believe she played a little bit in that A game. No, she did not. I think that might just be the Mandela effect talking there. Passes up to the left side. Here comes Alexis Clark. Clark picks up the dribble, and it's ripped away. Amelia Johnson coming back down the middle of the floor. Johnson spins, tries to feed it into Teeples. That's going to go back. Josie Loining down the near side. Loining on the right side, up and no good. Lillian Estenson on the rebound. Amelia Johnson up past the timeline. Johnson left side to Annabelle Wire. Takes the jump shot. It's up and it's no good. And nobody was there in the vicinity. The Bobcats have got to be ready to rebound. If they're going to take those jump shots, they got to have someone down there underneath. Down the right side, Josie Loining with a lane to the basket. Shots up and it's in. Loining is the points leader today for the Grizzlies. She is doing fantastic. I believe by my count she has about anywhere from 4 to 6, I believe 6 points on the game. She's doing fantastic here today for the Grizz. Shot on its way from the far side by Schaefer. That one's going to go out of bounds. 3:02 to go here in this game. Or sorry, not this game, but this quarter. I apologize. Where's my mind at? Reagan Schaefer passed this one in for the Bobcats, being harassed by Paisley Malson. And now here comes Amelia Johnson to the right side. Kicks it out to Lillian Estenson at the free throw line. Passes up to Annabelle Wire. She'll move left side. Wire back turned. Looks to sling it over to the three of Schaefer. Schaefer driving to mid-range. It's a foul. I think they said trying to see who they charged that to. Number 23, Paisley Malson. Her first personal foul, first team foul. They'll toss this one in, intended for Lillian Estenson. A little bit messy, but she'll get there. Here comes Amelia Johnson to her right side. Johnson kicks it back out to Schaefer. Schaefer now left side to Annabelle Wire. Drives to the block. Kicks it back out. This is Schaefer with it. She'll move right side. Loses control of the ball. Now picked up by Amelia Johnson. She'll try to drive to her right lane. Kicks it out to Schaefer. Schaefer underneath to Estenson. Goes through her fingers and out of bounds. And those are the kinds of mistakes that have kept the points off the board for the Bobcats here. Up past the timeline. 2:18 to go. Takes the shot and somehow up it. Ooh, man, that's a bit of a nasty fall there, but still good shot there for the Grizzlies. Up on the right side, up in a foul. 2:06 still to play. Foul was charged to, we were also told this in the A game, Presley Moss. Like emphasis on the S, apparently. I do apologize again for getting Taylor's last name wrong in that A game. Shot is up and it's in. This one up for Teeples. Grandolin. I'm going to have to remember that for the tournament. Shot is up and it is no good. No, actually not even for the tournament. God willing, that I do this for years to come. I'm going to have to see her name again. So, down the left side, this one is a bit loose. And this will come back to the Bobcats. Now down the left side, here comes Teeples. Grandma shot, it's up and no good, and the foul is Hallen Bowker. The master of drawing fouls. She'll go to the free throw line again. And that is the third personal foul by Josie Loining. She's going to have to be a little bit careful here from here on. Shots up and no good for Bowker. She had a couple of pretty good free throws yesterday, including a shift at the free throw line where she made both of her free throws against the Buffaloes last night. I think overall, she was sitting at like 40% if I'm not mistaken. But here comes J.C. Worley into the game. Okay, so yeah, they are. She's going to replace Annabelle Wire. There's a little confusion there as to who was coming out between the players, but got it sorted out. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good for Bowker. 0 for 2 there. Moves to her left side. Here comes the 11 of Raylyn Reclusa. This is going to be a loose ball, and it's going to go into the backcourt. Backcourt violation. I think they're going to say that she still had possession of it and went into the backcourt. It's kind of a difficult call to make because you have to determine whether or not it was tipped away into the backcourt to force them in there. J.C. Worley with it. Loose ball, and it's picked up by the 23 of Paisley Molson. Passes to her right side. Now here comes Presley Moss. And that's going to be a foul down there on the right lane as that's taken away from Moss. 14-6, by the way. I must have missed a free throw there. I apologize if Bowker must have made one of her shots. 1:09 to go here. And they'll toss this one in. Shot up from the left side, up and a foul to go with it. Which means we will see who took that shot here in just a little bit. Number 11, Raylyn Reclusa, heading to the line. So she's going to try and convert the three-point play. 1:06 to go in the second, and here in the B game, in case you're just tuning in. As I completely forgot to change the thing on our events tab, I apologize. And this is going to come back the other way. Amelia Johnson with it. And tries to avoid the tie-up, and she will. Schaefer on the shot. It's up, and it's no good. Amelia Johnson on the rebound. Johnson picks up the dribble. Johnson feeds it back up to J.C. Worley. Worley passes it right side to Schaefer. 40 seconds to go. Steps out in front of it. Teeples will draw the foul. 36 seconds to go with no change to spare. So free throws are coming up here for Avery Teeples. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. By the way, Rocky is in a little bit of foul trouble here. They got 4 fouls in the quarter, although there is 36 seconds to go. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, probably won't be too much. Shot clock is disabled here. Going to the near side. Passes it left, now up to Alexis Clark. Holds it over. Passes left now to Reclusa. Reclusa bounce pass. It's taken away by Reagan Schaefer. Coming back down the other end. And this one going underneath the basket. It'll be stolen away by Lauren Hedges. 8 seconds to go. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And tries to get a shot off. Bowker tries to get underneath it, and that is going to conclude the first half here in here in Rocky. as the Thermopolis Bobcats trail 16-7. We'll be right back in just a moment for the start of the second half. Halftime coming up here, as I believe they'll put either 6 or 8 minutes up on the board. I'm trying to see which, but we'll be back in just a moment for the start of this second half. Halftime coming up. Rocky currently leads. We'll be back in just a moment. Let's welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain Middle High School in Cowley, Wyoming, home of the Grizzlies. As we get prepared for the start of this second half here in this B game, and the Grizzlies, well, it's not been a great day for the Bobcats, but still a lot of time to improve their fortunes here. 16-7, game is not anywhere close to lost yet. But we have 12 minutes to go in this. Second game. We got the C game still coming up for you right after this. Really excited to see how that turns out. Annabelle Wire will check this one in to Amelia Johnson, and we are back underway. Takes the shot for the right side, up and no good. Rebounded by Reagan Schaefer. Schaefer down the baseline, slings it on over to Johnson. Shot on its way, it's up and it's no good. Volleyballs it back up to Annabelle Wire, and it will be a tie-up down there underneath the basket. 5:41 to go in the third quarter. We thank everyone who's tuned in up to this point. We always appreciate everyone stopping by and supporting the two teams on display here tonight. Or today, this afternoon, this morning, whatever. Around the back to Josie Loining. This one's stolen away by Reagan Schaefer. Amelia Johnson back up past the timeline, looks to the right side, now to Schaefer and out of bounds. 5:22 to go, clock will stop. Back underway here. And they'll try to go here from the right, try to pass to the right side. Picks up the dribble now, feeds it underneath the defender. Shot on its way to the right side. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Reagan Schaefer. Now here comes Amelia Johnson up past the timeline. Halfway through our coverage, by the way. Shot on its way for Reagan Schaefer, up no good. Teeples on the rebound. That one's up and no good. Teeples does have a basket on the day. And now here comes Reagan Schaefer in to pass this one in. Trying to run the inbound here. This one's up to Avery Teeples. That one's up and in. Teeples now with multiple baskets on the day to get the Bobcats a little closer. Here comes Josie Loining. Left side, passes to her right. This one tipped and stolen away by Annabelle Wire. Wire, skip over to Amelia Johnson, keeps it inbounds, completes the pass, passes it right side. Annabelle Wire, shots up no good, rebounded there by Estenson, up no good. Estenson now to Reagan Schaefer. They'll rip this one away, and Rocky will get this one back. Estenson was attempting to go for the rebound. She has 1 point on the game here today. Shot up from beyond the free throw line, up and no good. Rebounded by the 21. Feeds it back up to Loining. This one stays inbound somehow, some way. Takes the shot up from three. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Lillian Estenson. She'll come to a jump stop. Here comes Amelia Johnson up past the timeline. Johnson passes the right side a little too hard on the pass there as it goes through the fingers of Avery Teeples. Moving to the left side is Loining. Loining passes it back. Now backdoor here to Loining again. Down the right side. Picks up the dribble. Passes it back. And trying to rip it away. Reagan Schaefer will get the steal. Just in time before the jump ball was called. Down the right side. Shot up for Amelia Johnson. And it was up and a foul. 3:16 to go. That chewed off a lot of time actually on the clock here. Amelia Johnson, given the late whistle, she'll go to the line to shoot. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Second shot on its way. Has some spin to it. It's up and in. And we got someone in chat here. Oh, hold on one sec. We're going to change the score, 16-10. We appreciate you for bringing these games to us today. And you're very welcome. We'll be in Burlington as well on Tuesday. And we'll also be back up here in Cowley for the conference tournament. That one's tipped away by Reagan Schaefer and out of bounds. We'll be trying to cover as much as we can for the conference tournament. I do plan to bring the Thermop and Shoshone games here. Maybe Matitsi, it just depends on which gymnasium. But we'll probably, obviously Thermop will take priority there, but we'll try to keep tabs on the Shoshone Lady Blue as well. Right side here, trying to swing out of it. This one ripped away by Reagan Schaefer once again. Just continues to terrorize the Rocky Mountain offense, and this is going to go out of bounds. 2:50 to go here. Tosses this one in. Now here comes the 30 of Josie Loining, the 6th grader, up past the timeline. Bounce pass here. And stolen away by Reagan Schaefer. She's just had a fantastic defensive half so far. Down left side, it's Teeples up, no good. She's created the most chances here today for the Bobcats, and she has gotten a couple points to show for it. Loining goes over to the left side, takes the shot, it's up and it's no good. And good rebounding opportunity there, but for Teeples just cannot get it there. Instead, it is the 24 of Paisley Fisher. And now Reagan Schaefer on the takeaway, up past the timeline. Goes to the near side here to Estenson. Shots up, can't get it to go. Rebounded again by the Grizz. Up past the timeline, switches to her right hand. This is Josie Loining with it. Bounce pass up to the far side, drives to the right, steps back, looks to get rid of it. Kicks it back up, Loining from mid-range. It's up and it's no good. Lillian Estenson on the rebound. Now here comes Amelia Johnson down to the right side. Ball is loose, picked up. Lauren Hedges this time, and now she'll feed it back up to Loining. Loining to the far side, all by herself. Takes the shot for 3. It's up and misses. And clock will stop with 1:28 to go. Whew. Finally, a bit of a breather here. Teeples and Estenson are checking out of the game, and it looks like Rocky is going to use a timeout. So we'll be back in just a moment. 16-10, Grizzlies on top over the B team. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. As we come out of the timeout, Grizzlies used their first timeout of the ball game. They have 4 left. 1:28 still to go here in the third quarter. Bobcats trail to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies 16-10. Glad to have everybody with us here from Cowley, Wyoming. Not very far from the Montana border. And a lot of y'all have tuned in. Good God. Okay. JC Worley there on the baseline. And she'll toss this one in. We're going to get this one started again. Slings it over to the left side. This is Annabelle Wire with it. Kicks it back out to Worley. Goes to the right side. Now up to Hallen Bowker. Shots up and contested. Feeds it back over Annabelle Wire, and now it's going to be ripped away. Teeples has to get rid of it. Now Amelia Johnson. That one's up no good. Bowker on the rebound. That one's up and in. Hallen Bowker on the assist by Amelia Johnson. And we accidentally gave them one too many points there. It's 16-12. Down the right side. Shots up and swish. There'll be 2 on the board there for Rocky. I didn't catch who got the basket, though. Now here comes Annabelle Wire. Wire switches to her right. Shot clock expires. Takes the shot. It's up and it's out of bounds. And this one will go right on back to the Grizzlies. Tosses it in. 30 seconds to play. Up past the timeline as Annabelle Wire forces the ball loose, but it's picked back up. They'll pass it back up to Loining on the left side. And now Loining down the right side, takes the shot. It's up, it misses the basket. Rebounded by the 12 of Elia Lesher. This is coming back down the right side. J.C. Worley, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 23 of Paisley Molson. And that is going to conclude the third quarter here in Rocky. Fourth quarter coming up right after this. Do not go anywhere. You will not want to miss the start of this next period. B game returns when we come back. Thanks for looking back here inside of the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizzlies. As the Grizzlies currently up 18-12 over the Bobcats. It's not been a great game, or it hasn't been the greatest first half for the Bobcats, but the second half they really have started to get their stuff together. Hopefully they can keep it this way. Back underway for the final quarter in this game. Pass it left side, and it's taken away. Johnson down the right side. Has a lane to the basket. Shots up, and a foul. And Johnson will go to the line to shoot two. The foul committed by number 23, Paisley Molson. Amelia Johnson with her first shot coming up here. This one's up, and it is off the back iron and no good. She'll have another attempt here. No subs to report on quite yet. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Grizz. Has it up on the circle. Passes it far side. Holds it over now to the right side. It's up and a charging violation they'll call. A charging foul. So J.C. Worley is going to inbound the ball here. Up past the timeline will be Amelia Johnson. Up top, passes it right side now to J.C. Worley. She'll move left side onto the free throw line. Spits it back out. Now here comes Annabelle Wire. Wire skips it over to Amelia Johnson. She'll go on a baseline drive. Spits it back out now to Wire. Wire left side. She'll heave it up. That one's going to hit the shot clock. Oh! Oh, man. It hit the shot clock, and it's not going to count. Back underway here in Cowley. Passes it up to the far side. Our clock's off a little bit by 2 there. Rolls to the ground. Amelia Johnson on the rebound. They'll come back down the other end. Skips it over now to Annabelle Wire. Wire takes the shot from mid. It's up and it's no good. And a jump ball. Well, that's my cue to stop my clock there. I apologize. So they're going to send Sydney Eplin here to the baseline to inbound. Tosses it in. Jenny Deramiti on the shot. Up and in. And it's a 4-point game here in Rocky. Up past the timeline. Here comes, I want to say this is Reclusa. She'll go to the far side. Now up to the right. Here comes the 23 of Paisley Molson. Molson trying to get rid of it. Loose ball. It's tipped away by Avery Teeples, and now Jenny Deramiti harassing Reclusa. This is going to fall into the backcourt, and it's legally taken back. 4:13 to play here. And a whistle. This is going to stop the clock at 4:10. 4 minutes to go here. Tosses it in underneath the basket. Shot on its way up and in. Raylyn Reclusa. And a traveling violation here on Reagan Schaefer will feed it back to the Grizzlies. 3:59 still to play here. Alexis Clark on the baseline here. Tosses it in. So it's 20-14, by the way. Forgot to change our scoreboard. Down the right side. Shot on its way. Heavily contested. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 21 of Lauren Hedges. Spits it back out. Here comes Reclusa. Reclusa. Pass it far side to Presley Moss. Moss feeds it into the middle. And we got out of bounds. It'll probably go back to the Cats here. 3:33 to play. Up behind her here and looking to get rid of it any way she can. Passes it left to Jenny Deramiti. Deramiti on the left side. It's up and blocked. Teeples on the rebound. Teeples up behind her to Estenson. Shot on its way, no good. Rebounded by Reclusa. Reclusa to the far side. Tipped away by Jenny Deramiti. Reclusa there on the near side. She'll look to get rid of it any way she can. Now to the near side. I believe this is to Moss. Moss drives inside, takes the shot up and no good. Rebounded by Avery Teeples. Gives it up now. Teeples on the right wing. Bounce pass and a traveling violation. And it looks like a timeout called for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. We'll take a quick breather and we'll be right back. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. Fourth quarter about ready to resume. And we looked at the scorebook over there during the timeout. Josie Loining currently the points leader for the Grizzlies. We just needed a little bit of assistance getting the player of the game ready. Josie Loining with it. It's been kind of a tough competition. Shot up and no good. That one's up no good either. Presley and Moss on the last shot. That's going to be the end of that run there. Whew. And they'll feed this one back in. Shot on its way from the right side, up and in. I believe it was Loining on the basket. Up past the timeline. Slings it to the left side. Jump stop for Daramidi. Takes the shot. It's up, no good. And this is going back to the Grizzlies, but it might not be for long. That's a tough ball. And now taken back by Daramidi. Now Reclusa takes it back up. Loining on the shot for three! Josie Loining. .156 to go here. 25-14 is your score. Sydney Eplin with it. Tosses up underneath. And now here they go. Down the far side. It's going to be Alexis Clark. Loining left side down to Reclusa. 1:38 to go. Reclusa bounce pass back up to Loining. Right side shot on its way up and in. Time to deliver our Two Basins Sports Network. Something happened down there. We got a timeout, I think. Oh, we're going to deliver our TBSN player of the game when they come back, but we'll be right back in just a moment. 1:25 to go in the fourth quarter. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. B game about ready to come to an end with 1:25 to go. I'd like to deliver our Two Basins Sports Network player of the game. That's going to go to Josie Loining of the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Honorable mentions for the Grizzlies once we can get ourselves together here. Reagan Schaefer with it, by the way. Honorable mentions today for the Grizzlies today include, I'm going to probably say, well, absolutely, Kate Crosby. Also going to give it to Paisley Molson. I feel like she's had a pretty good impact today. And then, obviously, Raylyn Reclusa. That goes without saying. Down the left side, shot is on its way. Up and in, Reagan Schaefer for the basket. And now it's Raylyn Reclusa with it on the near side. We'll have our honorable mentions here for the Bobcats coming up. Ball is loose down there on the floor. Spits it back out. Teeples is going to have it. Avery Teeples, Amelia Johnson, and Reagan Schaefer are our honorable mentions today for the Bobcats here in this B game. Loose ball for Johnson, picked up by Lauren Hedges. 36 or 37 seconds to go in this B game. Reagan Schaefer with it. Feeds it in now to Avery Teeples. It'll go out of bounds. 34 seconds to go. More like 35. It's 34.9. Reagan Schaefer passes this one in. Tosses it in to Jenny Daramidi. Takes the shot up and in! Daramidi, I believe, has 6 points on the game in this B game. Raylyn Reclusa with it on the half-court line. Now moving to the far side. Loining kicks it out down to the 21 of Lauren Hedges, and this one's taken away. Now here comes Jenny Daramidi down the right side. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Josie Loining. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Buzzer will go off just as the whistle sounds, and that's going to conclude our coverage of the B game. C game coming up right after this here on Two Basins Sports Network, as the best youth talent that these two teams have to offer will be playing next. Grizzlies win the B game 27-18, and we'll be back in just a moment. But if that's all you're here for, we thank you for stopping by. Everyone else, please hang tight. C game coming up right after this. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of the auxiliary gym at Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. As we get set to start the C game here, the B team and A teams coming off of a loss to the Grizzlies here. I'm hoping to see a little bit more improvement in this game. We got a lot of people we got to watch here, a lot of talent coming off of this blowout win over the Grable Buffaloes last night. Jenny Daramidi there to tip it away, and we are underway for the start of the C game. And this one's stolen right back away, and it's chaos in the middle of the floor. Shot up and no good. I know our quarter thing says fourth. I do apologize. Down the right side, picks up the dribble. And a lot of harassment down there on the right side. A screaming match down there by Bailey Bears. Shots up and it's no good. Goes out of bounds. Well, that burned all but 30 seconds off the clock here. They'll get ready to toss this one in. Here comes Bailey Bears with it up past the timeline. Passes it far side up to the two of Ebony Schroyer. She'll move to the left side. Now into the paint she goes. And this one's stolen away by the 35 of Ava Weierman. This one passed into the near side and almost taken away by Mackenzie Jones. Not wearing her red headband from yesterday. 24 of Paisley Fisher down the left side. Picks up the dribble. Now gives it on back here to Weierman. Shot is on its way. It's up no good. Tries again. That one up and no good as Mackenzie Jones tries to get in there and take it away. Collins Hubble was there on the rebound for Rocky, and we got a tie up down there underneath the basket. Bailey Bears will inbound here, or get the inbound. Kyle Egger was there on the actual inbound. Skip pass over to Egger. Egger looking for an option. Jenny Daramidi on the screen. Sets it back up to Ebony Schroyer. Schroyer moving left side. Trying to get away from another number two down there. Collins Hubble. Ball is loose. Gives it up now to Bailey Bears. Bears on the attack line. She'll move to her left. Tries to dribble through. Kicks it back out to Jenny Daramidi. On the turnaround, the jumper is up. No good. Bears tries to go for the rebound. 4 minutes on the board here to go here in this first quarter of the C game. We'll get our timeouts updated here. Tosses it in to Bailey Bears. Takes the shot from mid. It's up and it's no good. Mackenzie Jones on the rebound. Gives it up to Jenny Daramidi. Shot on its way up and no good. And are we sure that 35 is a sixth grader? Because she is taller than half the people on the floor there. And then again, number 45, also pretty big, Catalina Hetland, but she's a seventh grader. Hetland with it up top. She'll dip this one out to the right side. Shot on its way, no good. Goes out of bounds as I believe Hetland was down there trying to rebound. He'll stay here with Rocky. 3:32 to go. Gives it up onto the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Ebony Schroyer on the rebound. Gives it up to Bailey Bears up past the timeline. Goes inside the circle. Ball is tipped but still goes to Kyle Egger safely. Up top, Egger passes it in to Jenny Daramidi. Tries the shot and they're going to call it a shooting foul. Already the last game of the day here from Cowley. Got here bright and early at about 9 in the morning. Jenny Daramidi looking for the basket here as she'll have two shots coming up. This one's up and no good. Any point here will break the seal in this game. And the Grizz destroyed the C team, I believe, in Thermopolis. So Bobcats will be looking for revenge in this game. One shot. It's up and it's no good. And it's going to come back the other way. Here come the Grizz. Up past the timeline, looks to her left. Gives it up now to Collins Hubble. Hubble underhand, shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Ebony Schroyer. Still scoreless through the first 3 minutes here in this game. Picks up the dribble. That one, a pass by Bailey Bears, is tipped and stolen away. That one's also tipped, and this one come back down the other end. Bears gets revenge down the right side. Shot is up and it's in! And Bailey Bears scoring in Grizzly territory. Can't write it any better than that. 2-0. Passes to her left side. Here comes Collins Hubble. Hubble, back turn, tries to kick it out, and Jenny Deramiti getting in there. She'll try to get the steal. It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay here with the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Possession arrow pointed toward that end of the gym. And swatted away, and it's going to stay with the Grizzlies. Swings out of it, left side, shots up and in off of Paisley Fisher. She'll be the first one to score here for the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter here of this C game. Bailey Bears with it. Bears steps out of it. Has to try and get rid of it. Now gives it up to the far side to Ebony Schroyer. She'll keep the play alive. Nope, she won't. Down the other end of the floor. Picks up the dribble. Passes to the right side. Here comes the 24 of Paisley Fisher. Fisher gets it stolen away. Jenny Deramiti down the other end. Here she goes to the left side, and she's pushed. A big fall there, and an awesome display of sportsmanship there by the 24 of Paisley Fisher, helping her up there. So shout out to her there. Mackenzie Jones will get set to pass this one in. 1:41 to go in the first quarter. It's been a pretty quick C game, and I always say this, that the C games go by a lot quicker. I don't know why. Passes it in to Bailey Bears. Bears looking for her 4th points of the game here. This is going to be up, taken back away. Tries to take the shot and will draw the travel. That was Collins Hubble trying to go for the basket. 1:33 to go. And here they go to the near side. This will be Kyle Egger pass this one in. She had a great night last night against the Grable Buffaloes. Bailey Bears passes it middle to Jenny Deramiti, our player of the game by far last night. Shots up for Bears. That one's up no good. Will not get her second field goal of the day here off of that attempt. Clock still running here. 1:13 to go on the official scoreboard. That one's up no good. Tries to go for the rebound. That one's up and no good. They'll try again, goes a little bit further back, tries to step back. That one's up and no good, and that will be Ebony Schroyer on the rebound. Down left side, Bailey Bears, and a foul. And a fantastic job getting to the rim there. 54 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Bailey Bears will have the free throws here. She still holds sole ownership over the guests panel on the scoreboard. It's up and it's in. Bears with 3 points on the afternoon. We got some subs here. Checking in for the Grizzlies will be Catalina Hetland checking back in. Lacey Cornella checking in, as well as, I want to say, Cadence Larson, and I'm trying to see, I think, Jay Lee Larson. So both Larsons into the game here. Shot is on its way for Bears. It's up and it's in. She'll bury both of them. 4-2. Lainey Cornella had herself a night last night. Can't wait to see what she does in this game. Passes it right side, swatted away by Jones. Coming back down the other way to the left side. Jump stop, takes the shot, no good. Rebounded there by the 31 of Adriana De La Cruz. 30 seconds to play here in Cowley. Tries to get rid of it. Passes to her left side. 45, Catalina Hetland with it. Back turned. Passes it left side. And this is going to stop the clock with 15 seconds to go. Lainey Cornella will inbound this one for the Bobcats. Up past the timeline is Bailey Bears. She'll look to pass it far side. Now to Larson. Bears trying to give it underneath. I don't know if she was trying to shoot it or if she was trying to pass it underneath to Mackenzie Jones. Probably a mixture of both. Probably trying to chuck it up in hopes that Larson would be there to get it. And that will conclude the first quarter here, as we will head into our second quarter. A very entertaining C game thus far. Rocky Mountain Grizzlies trailing to the Bobcats 4-2. Haven't seen much of that today. We'll be back in just under a minute for the start of the second quarter. You're watching Thermopolis Bobcats Middle School Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies, as the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies take on the Thermopolis Bobcats. Also, we were corrected in chat about number 35, Ava Weirman. That was my first guess, but I guess I was just trying to overcomplicate things. But we're back underway here. Bailey Bears to the far side. Dips up underneath to Mackenzie Jones. Jones back to Lainey Cornella. She's going to give chase here and picks it up. Got there before Lauren Hedges could. Far side now, Bailey Bears with it. Has her back turn, bounce pass back up to the one of Larson. She'll come back up top. Passes it left to Mackenzie Jones, guarded there by Hetland. Picks up the dribble, now back up to Bailey Bears. Stolen away there by Paisley Fisher. Fisher down the left side, trying to get rid of it. Kicks it back out to the elbow. Shot on its way and falls well short of the basket. They'll keep it in. Still a good attempt, though, by the 21 of Lauren Hedges on the shot. Actually, no, check that. It might have actually been Penelope Wambecki, or Wambecki. Again, they told me again what the thing was. And Bailey Bears, by the way, was fouled. She's going to have free throws kind of spaced out there for a second. I don't know what the heck happened. Shot on its way. It's up and misses. 2 for 3 on free throws today. She still holds ownership over the scoreboard here. Second shot will be coming up. It's on its way and misses it. Goes out of bounds, and this will be back to the Grizzlies with 5:06 to go in the second. Tosses it in here to Lauren Hedges. Up past the timeline she goes. Passes it right side to Wambecki. And out to the left side, up top, onto the volleyball line. Tries to toss it underneath, and out of bounds it goes. That'll be intended for Aliyah Lesher. 4:46 to go here. Bobcats calling their play here. Passes it left side to Lainey Cornella. Chases after it, gives it in to Jones. Great save. Mackenzie Jones is stopped. He gives up to Bailey Bears. Step back. On its way, up and in! Bailey Bears with 6 points on the day. She is having a heck of a ball game. Near side, here comes the 21. She'll pass it near side. That's going to be a whistle as the foul was committed on Collins Hubble. Rather, she was the victim of that foul. The causer of that was Cadence Larson for her first personal. Tossing it in up the left side and out of bounds. The clock will stop at 4:12. Second foul as well for the Bobcats. Now this one also being charged to Cadence Larson. As you can see in frame there, her second personal. Tosses it up. Swings out of it, now goes to the middle. Shot is on its way up and no good on Collins Hubble. And now they'll try again from the left side. Up and in, number 22, Penelope Wambeke. Bailey Bayers up past the timeline, 6-4, still a tight game. Bayers passes it right. Larson with it, tries to come to a stop, and this will be taken away. Back down the middle of the floor, shot on its way, a little too much juice on it. Clock still running and out of bounds. Clock will stop at 3:36. We got two checking in for Rocky. Sixth grader Ava Weirman and sixth grader Adriana De La Cruz. Down the left side, shot on its way, up and in. Number 35, Ava Weirman to tie the ball game. Sixth grader, about a foot taller than everyone else out there on the floor. I'm telling you, these Bighorn County girls are built different. Burlington has some pretty tall people on it. I know Grable kind of has a bit of a height advantage as well. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. And I wouldn't be surprised if Lovell has some tall ladies on there. Actually, I remember from last year when they came to Thermopolis. Yeah, they kind of do, actually. Left side here, number 35, it's Weirman. Weirman passes it right side to the 31 of Adriana De La Cruz, and it'll be tied up down there on the floor. 2:55 is where the clock will stop. Got some subs coming in. Kyle Egger, Sydney Eplin, Jenny Daramidi, and Ebony Schroyer will check in. I think the only one remaining out there is the 10. Oh, jeez. No, sorry. J.C. Worley is into the game as well. Down the left side, shots on its way, no good. Rebounded by Jenny Daramidi. She'll come back down the near side. Somehow still scoreless for her in this game. Gives it back up to Kyle Egger. Egger moves to her right side, picks up the dribble, now looking to Sydney Eplin. Eplin moving left side. Eplin dribbles with her right. She'll move right. Now passes it up to Kyle Egger. Egger passes it middle, tried to give it to J.C. Worley, and it'll go out of bounds. Clock will stop at 2:24. Second quarter of the C game, in case you're just tuning in. They'll toss it in the left side. Eplin trying to, she'll take the shot there. It's up and it's no good, and out of bounds it'll go. Tosses it in. Shot is on its way for Schroyer. Up and no good. Eplin will try again. That one's up and no good. And Rocky will finally get this one back. Down the near side. Tries to give it underneath the basket. Ball is loose. Picked up by Worley and wrestles it, but it's going to be a foul, actually, not a jump ball. Clock will stop at 1:58. And they're calling they're calling J.C. Worley to the baseline to inbound. Bringing it down here. This is Kyle Egger. Egger up past the timeline here. Egger being hounded down there by the 24. Gives up to J.C. Worley down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Catalina Hetland. Up past the timeline. Here comes Fisher. Fisher on the pickleball court. She'll give it up now. Left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Ava Weirman on the basket to give the Grizzlies their first lead of the game. Kyle Egger with it. Got two that are going to be checking in for the Grizz here. And they look to be Collins Hubble and Elia Lesher. Those two will be coming in here on this buzzer. It looks like coming off the floor is going to be Ava Weirman and also Paisley Fisher. So the two sixth graders going to get a little bit of a breather here. Kyle Egger to pass this one in. Gives it on the right side. Eplin's shot is blocked, and it'll be going back to Catalina Hetland. Far side, here comes Collins Hubble. Hubble to the near side, picks up the dribble. Passes it, tries to pass it far side, and they're going to get in there. That's going to be a tie-up. 58 seconds to go in the half. Now here comes Collins Hubble in to toss it in for Rocky. Near side here to Lauren Hedges. Now back up to the far side. Somehow keeps it inbound. She'll move back the other way. And a whistle. This clock will stop at 46 seconds. Foul, looks like there's a foul on the Bobcats committed by Egger for her first personal. Third team foul for the Bobcats. Tossed in to the near side, near the letters. Passes it up to the 31 of Adriana De La Cruz. Tries to pass it to Catalina Hetland, and then it'll go back to the Bobcats pretty easily. Kyle Egger with it up past the timeline. Tosses it to the middle to Jenny Daramidi. Goes back door. Egger trying to get to the basket. Takes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. Elia Lesher on the rebound. They're kind of not giving these girls any help down there on the offensive end of the floor. Not quite the same team we saw against the Buffaloes last night, that's for sure. Collins Hubble with it on the left side, being hounded by Egger. This one's tipped and stolen away. Come back down the other end. Daramidi on the shot. It's up and it's in. Daramidi will tie it up, but that's going to conclude the second quarter, as it's all tied up here in Cowley, 8-8 here on the scoreboard. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Bobcats tie the Grizz 8-8. We'll be back in about, I want to say, between 6 to 8 minutes. I want to kind of hold my tongue on that until we know for 7 minutes they just put up on the board. So we'll see you then. Tied here at halftime. We'll see you in 7 minutes for the start of the second half. like to welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizzlies. We're having a little problems with our scoring thing. We do apologize if we don't get that up in time, but third quarter underway here. So sorry about that. Down the left side, that one's up and in. And I don't know what the heck is going on with my thing. Down the far side they go. It should, by the way, be 10-8. We'll keep our graphic hidden for now. But now here comes Jenny Daramidi down the right side. Back turn, takes the shot. It's up, no good. Jones on the rebound. Kicks it out to Bailey Bears. That shot is up. Can't get that one to go. And ripped away. 10-8. Bobcats on top. Shots it from the right side. Up and no good. Rebounded by Jenny Daramidi. And I think they're just trying here to get that. Oh, that's out of bounds, and that's going to go back. So third quarter. Can't promise we'll have a timer up for you, but we're trying to, I don't know what happened. Our thing crashed. That's all I can really tell you. Down the right side, shot it from the elbow. That one's up and no good. Takes another shot. That one's up and in. .430 to go here in this game. Passes it right side to Kyle Egger. Egger coming to a stop here. She'll go up to the free throw line. Tries to spit it out to Jenny Daramidi. That one's up and no good, and a tie up to go with it. It's tied up at 10-10 here. Coming up past the timeline. And a whistle there as well. Down to the far side. Apologize for having just technical gremlins, of course. I got to do a lot of my keybinds out. So inbound coming up here for Kyle Egger into Bailey Bears, currently leading the Bobcats on points today. Bears up to the far side, chucks it. This is going to come back the other way. Picks up the dribble. This is going to go back up to Daramidi. Daramidi losing control of the ball. Down the right side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. 12-10. And we have a whistle here, and a timeout has been called for the Grizz. So we'll take a quick breather and take the time to diagnose our issues, and we'll be right back in just a moment. All right, I'd like to welcome you back here. 3:38 to go here in the C game, 3:38 to go in the third quarter of the C game. And down the left side, shot on its way up and a foul. Uh-oh, and a bit of a hit there for Daramidi as she went into the Grizzly Bear thingy there. 12-10, still your score. And we got, free throws coming up here for Jenny Daramidi. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. That one's up, and it is in. Good job there. And down the left side, and now here comes Rocky. Trying to get something with it, kicks it out to the right side. This is the 22 of Von Becke. Now she'll get up to the far side here to Paisley Fisher. Fisher around the other end. This one's tipped away in a foul committed by Mackenzie Jones. And now we got inbound coming from the far side there. Apologize, trying to do two things at once here. And we got one coming out. It's Mackenzie Jones. They'll toss this one in. 13-10. Bobcats lead. Now here comes Bailey Bayers through transition. Pass it right side. Jenny Daramidi on the shot and the foul. That'll pretty much give her everything she needs right there to try and get some points here to tie up Bailey Bayers' points total here. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Second shot on its way, and it's up and it's in. 15 on the board now for Daramidi. And coming back down the floor. Grizzlies with it, trying to get by Bailey Bayers again. Oh, this one's tipped and sold away. Sydney Eplin down the left side and tries to rip it away. And it's still a pretty intense battle down there. Bailey Bayers with it, takes the shot. It's up, and it is no good. Trying to go for the rebound. Picked up by the 30 of Larson. Kicks it back out to Bayers. She'll move right side. Picks up the dribble, swings. Gives it on back to Eplin. Eplin up top. She'll move to the left. Swings the ball, takes the shot from mid. It's up and inbounds. Jenny Daramidi on the rebound, and now Larson trying to spit it back out. Bailey Bayers to try to keep it inbounds. It'll go back to the Grizz. Oh, and got a whistle here. Yep, timeout. Looks like timeout Rocky. So we'll take a quick breather and we'll be right back. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. Welcome you back here inside of Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizzlies. As we get ready to go here halfway through this quarter. Tries to toss it up left side, taken back away by Daramidi, down the right side. Shot on its way, it's up and it's in, 17-10. And we're almost done fixing our issues here. We do apologize again that this is not what it's supposed to be doing. There we go. Now we got it done. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. Control. Okay. So inbound coming up here for the Grizzlies on the left side. Down the right side, shots up and in. Oh, and picks up the dribble, tries to get rid of it. Now down to the right side. This is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Again, I apologize that we're way off course here. And coming back down the other way. Up through the middle, Sydney Eplin. Shots up, can't get it to go. Rebounded, now the 35, down through the middle of the floor. She's going to try to score. That one's up, no good. Worley on the rebound. Now coming back down the other way. Now here comes J.C. Worley up top. 45 seconds to play. Tries to spin it up. That's going to be up, no good. 12-17 is your score. And coming back down the other way, J.C. Worley picks up the dribble. 26 seconds to go. Palmed away. By the way, our score bug will be coming back in the fourth quarter. Oh, sorry. Inbound coming up for the Bobcats. Egger gives it in. 20 seconds to go. Lainey Cornella dribbles to her right. Picks up the dribble. And now gives it back up to Kyle Egger up behind her. 12 seconds to go. Egger picks up the dribble. Tosses it over into the middle. It's J.C. Worley. Worley back up to Larson. 3, 2, 1. Takes the shot. And that is up. And it is going to be the end of the third quarter. As that is going to conclude there, 17-12. We'll have 6 more minutes left in our action here today from inside of the Rocky Mountain Middle High School. 17-12, the score at the end of 3. Talking you back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School. Our scoreboard gremlins are fixed, so hopefully that won't be a problem anymore. As we get ready to get going here in the fourth quarter of action here from Rocky Mountain Middle High here on Bighorn County School District number 1. Watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. And now with those distractions out of the way, we can finally resume our coverage and you can finally get your score bug back. Rocky Mountain has called 2 timeouts, though. That's the only difference. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Lainey Cornella will pass this one in to Kyle Egger. Back underway. Passes it right side. Cornella. And gets a little bit of a push. That's going to go back up to Mackenzie Jones. Now back to Ebony Schroyer. Schroyer right side. Picks up the dribble. Gives it underneath to Jones. Jones picks up the dribble again. Tries a shot up on the right side, up and no good, and a foul. 5:35 to go. And looks like they charged the foul to the 33 of Jones on that last play. Up to the far side, being hounded by Egger. And this one's tipped and stolen away. Mackenzie Jones down the far side, picks up the dribble, now gives it up to Egger. Egger, right side, now gives it up to Jones. Jones holds it over, now going down on the baseline drive, picks up the dribble, kicks back out to Cornella. She'll move right side. Tries to pivot out of it, passes right to Schroyer. Schroyer one-on-one here. Good screen set down on the right side. Schroyer's ball is loose. This is going to be taken right back away by the 24 of Paisley Fisher. 4:53 to play in the game, and we got a foul down on the far side. A push foul. Looks to be on Rocky. Or no, sorry, I meant to say on Thermopolis. 4:51 still to play. Inbounding will be Elia Lesher. Going on the inbound, and they're going to cross the line here. That's going to give it back to the Bobcats. Clock runs to 4:50. Lainey Cornella will toss this one in. Here comes Kyle Egger up the floor. Egger passes it up to Jones. Jones backdoor now to Egger. Shots up! Cha-ching! I think Jones was there on the assist. 4:31 to go. Down the right side. On the block. Shot on its way up and in. Egger up past the timeline. Egger trying to move to her right side, hand in her face. Egger's still there on the near side, and a timeout has been called by the Bobcats, so we'll take a quick breather and we'll be right back. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain High School, home of the Grizz. 4:08 to go in this C game, and our coverage here from Rocky Mountain High School. Egger will pass this one in. Looks to Cornella. That's going to be taken back away. Almost got it stolen away by Larson there on the far side, and now Egger going to create a little bit of havoc down there. Clock will stop at 4. 2 minutes through in the fourth quarter. Bobcats will be on the road, I believe, on Tuesday in Burlington. We'll be up there as always. Seems like that's the only place we go to these days. It'll be tossed up on the left side, shot up and on the way. It's up and in. Number 24, Paisley Fisher. Close contest here in the C game. Kyle Egger with it. Gets a little bit of help from Mackenzie Jones. Egger will try to get out of there. And a foul called on the end of the floor there. It'll be Rocky's second team foul, or first team foul. Number 24, Paisley Fisher, with her 4th personal foul. Egger tosses it into the near side, gets the back door from Mackenzie Jones. Egger picks up the dribble. Now here comes Jones. Tries to float it over to Ebony Schroyer. Schroyer down the left side. And now to Egger. Picks up the dribble. Now tries to feed it back to Cornella. Schroyer up top. Now here comes Jones. Jones trying to set up the offense here. Looking to pass it into Lainey Cornella. That's going to be taken away. 35 on the takeaway. The 6th grader of Ava Weirman. Down the far side. Down the right. Tries the shot. It's up and it's no good. And it'll be taken away. Nope, it was blocked there for a second, but they'll try to feed it back out. Onto the right lane. Contested shot is up and it's no good. Lainey Cornella on the defensive rebound. Kyle Egger here with it on the near side. Oh, and a big screen set by Mackenzie Jones. Rocky fans wanted a foul there. Left side, and now here comes Egger. They'll move around to up top here. 2:30 to go. 1 minute to go till we give our TBSN player of the game. Egger maintains the possession. And now to Ebony Schroyer down the right side. Picks it up. Feeds it back over to Larson. Now to Cornella. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 35 of Ava Weirman. She's had herself a game so far. 2-minute warning here pretty much. Down to the far side, comes to a jump stop. Now wide open to the basket. Shots up, kick it to go. Weirman on the shot and gives it back up. In front of her, almost left her pivot foot there. Shots up, no good. And Rocky just given a lot of chances, just not doing much with them. And we got a wholesale sub coming onto the floor. Bailey Bears, Jaylee Larson onto the floor. Jenny Daramidi, Sydney Eplin, and JC Worley all have come into the game for the Bobcats. Toss in to Kyle Egger, or sorry, check that. I meant to say Bailey Bears. I apologize. Bears on the timeline. She'll move to her left. Takes the shot. It's up and it's in! It rattles through! What a shot for the Bobcats. Bailey Bears. And this is going to make my player of the game look a little bit like a little bit of recency bias. Shot is up and it's no good. Rimmed out, taken back by Larson. But even before that shot, Bailey Bears was going to be our Two Basins Sports Network player of the game. Just for the, I mean, even for that makes her case stronger. But, and I swear, it's going to make me look biased because of that shot. It's not. I had that decision made up long before that shot was taken, but it definitely helped. Bailey Bears is your player of the game. Jenny Daramidi as well as Kyle Egger and then Lainey Cornella are some of your honorable mentions here tonight. Honorable mentions today for Rocky Mountain are Ava Weirman, Paisley Fisher, and Catalina Hetland. 1:08 to go here in this game.
Run up and help her.
And up to the far side, taken back away, tries to pass it near side. Shot is on its way in a hurry. That one's up and no good. Daramidi harassing the competition down there as always. 59 seconds with no change to spare. 21-16 here. Bobcats trying to hold on. We actually got a timeout, so we'll take a quick breather and we'll be right back. Like talking back here inside of Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. Gave you our player of the game as well as our honorable mentions. Of course, Bailey Bears, your player of the game for this C game. Clock stops at 57 seconds. Bobcats will get this one back, trying to walk out of here with at least one win on the day. A and B teams lost their games. Big pressure here from the Grizz. This one's taken away down the middle of the floor. Picks up the dribble, takes the shot up and no good. Tries again. That one rattles up and in for Ava Weirman. Weirman was one of our honorable mentions for Rocky. And the stop here on the 38 seconds to go, I meant to say. 21-18. Rocky Mountain just trying to create as many chances as they can. Bobcats have to settle it down, though. Don't let them get too far ahead of themselves here. Tosses it in on the left side. Taken away by Deromedi. Down the right side. Deromedi on the shot. It's up and a foul. There have been a lot of cardiac cat moments this season for the B and C teams. This is one of them. Jenny Deromedi will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul was committed by number 21, Lauren Hedges, the 7th grader. First shot on its way for Jenny. It's up and cha-ching. Gives them a little bit of a cushion now. A three-pointer will not be enough, and we got a timeout. And so I believe another Rocky Mountain timeout. We'll take a quick breather. Yep, it is, and we'll be right back. Rocky with one timeout to spare here in this ball game. It is 22-18. Bobcats on top here in the C game. Like talking back inside the auxiliary gym here at Rocky Mountain Middle High School, home of the Grizzlies. As the timeout expires, Rocky Mountain used their final timeout here. Bobcats up 22-18. A and B teams lost today. C team trying to make the bus ride a little bit more enjoyable as they are currently leading this game 22-18. Our player of the game, as we said earlier, is Bailey Bayers. We'll give her certificate after this game concludes. Josie Loining was our player of the game for the B game, the only non-Bobcat that we gave the certificate to today. Hannah Boren, despite the Bobcats being on the losing team, was given player of the game for the A game. Shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded there by the 35. Come back the other way. And stopped at 25 as they will call the foul here on the Bobcats. And this will be Thermopolis' 4th foul. They can afford one more before I guess they can't really afford any because then the next one will give them we'll give Rocky free throws. Tosses it in. This one's stolen away. Kyle Egger. And she'll feed it out in front to Bailey Bayers. Bailey to the right side. Shots up and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Bears. And the irony of a lady named Bears getting player of the game in a school that uses a bear mascot. Bears. Shot is up. Swish. Oh, we accidentally scored that as 1 point or 2 points there. There we go. So Bears will have one more shot here. Deserving of player of the game. This one is up and it is going to be just short. I think I might have just jinxed her. 19.2 to go. Our next broadcast will be on Tuesday in Burlington as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Burlington Huskies. We've already been there twice this year for both Meeteetse and Shoshone. Clock starts again. And we've got problems there on the far side. Tries to get out of it. Now here comes Jenny Deromedi trying to pick it away. And now here they go down the middle of the floor. 6 seconds left. The shot is up. Can't get it to go. And that should be ball game. But they'll try one more time. It's up and it's no good. And the Thermopolis Bobcats win 22. Good Lord. Okay, 22-18. I guess they didn't count that free throw for Bailey Bayers. But we'll be right back. Or sorry, no. Oh, they did. My button's just not working. Okay, there we go. 22-18 was the final score here. And we'll see you back here on see you back here on TBSN on Tuesday as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Burlington Huskies. Your player of the game of the C game was Bailey Bears. Player of the B game was Josie Loining of the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, and then Hannah Bourne was your player of the game for the A game. We're going to get on out of here, back to Thermop, and we'll see you on Tuesday in Burlington. Thank you so much for tuning in. And, of course, we'd like to thank the Bighorn County School District for allowing us to be up here. Hopefully we didn't bother them too much today. And I'd also like to thank the fans here for coming out here to support their Bobcats and Grizzlies. I'd like to thank the people who have tuned in here on TBSN for supporting us, as always, each and every live stream. And, of course, until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. We'll see you Tuesday in Burlington. C-Team gets the victory here in Rocky.